الله والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين. So, brother, inshallah ta'ala, we'll continue with our basic fiqh classes, inshallah ta'ala. Today we don't have that much of a questions, but they're very important. Now, first question that we have here said, أذكر بعض مفسدات الصوم. الجواب: الأكل والشرب عمدا، القيء عمدا، الردة عن الإسلام. After we mention fasting, here we ask, um, so to give some of the things that makes the fast null and void. All right. From them, if you're fasting, definitely if anybody eats and drink, will deliberately or willfully, then that person's fast has been broken. The same thing if you fast, willingly and willfully, all right, and this person's fast has what? Has been nullified. And the third one that we give in is just some of them. Ar-riddatu an Islam, meaning that what leaving Islam, apostasy. May we ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to keep us firm in Islam. We seek refuge from that. Amin ya Allah. The next question said, ما سنن الصيام؟ تعجيل الفطر، السحور، وتأخيره، الزيادة في أعمال الخير والعبادة، قول الصائم إذا شتم إني صائم، الدعاء عند الفطر، الفطر على رطب أو تمر فإن لم تجد فعلى ماء. All right, the next question that we have here is, what are some of the things that are, the sunnahs? Again, we know we are the people of sunnah, so we don't have to leave off what the sunnahs are very important. Recommended acts, you get extra reward. We need that. So from them is that we have to what hastening to what breaking the fast. If the time of fast, if the Maghrib comes in, you gotta go break your fast. Don't wait. All right. Then the next one also is what? Also having suhoor. All right. Eating, before you start fasting. All right. The pre-down meal and also delaying it. Okay. Don't wait till at 12. If you know the Fajr is like 4:30. It comes in at 4:30, then you gotta make sure that time that is closer to 4:30 you do your suhoor. All right. Also doing a lot of what acts of deed, praying a lot, doing extra sunnah of prayer, making dua, sadaqah, all of this. All right. And also from the sunnah is, if somebody insults you, you should tell them, I'm fasting. I don't want to get into ignorance that you are in. All right. And also the fifth one is supplicating at the time of breaking the fast, because the dua of the fasting person is accepted. So it's very important that when you're about to break your fast, you make that dua. And also breaking the fast by fresh dates. Okay, if you have some dates, the fresh one, if not, you get the right one. Or if you don't have that, guess what? You break your fast with water. The next question said, عرف الحج. الحج هو التعبد لله تعالى بقصد بيته الحرام لأعمال مخصوصة في وقت مخصوص. قال تعالى: ولله على الناس حج البيت من استطاع إليه سبيلا ومن كفر فإن الله غني عن العالمين. Surah Ali Imran. All right, so we asked what is Hajj? All right, what does Hajj? We've heard about Hajj. What does it mean? First, you want to know the definition of this Hajj is that Hajj is a means of worship. All right. By what? Visiting Allah's house, the Kaaba in Mecca. All right. And performing what specific rituals during a specific time. All right. So you got to do certain things during what a certain period of time, not whenever you want to do it, not however you want to do it. The same thing with the Salah. All right. We pray on certain times, organized. It's not some random stuff that people have to do. All right. It's everything organized. So you have that intention, visiting Allah house, okay, with specific rituals, okay, things that you have to do in a specific time. As Allah said, that the pilgrimage to the house is what a duty that is owed to Allah. It's made up obligatory upon the one that has the means upon all who are able to make their way there, and whoever disbelieves, then Allah is in no need for the worlds. Okay, Allah doesn't have no need. Your hajj you're doing, your money you're paying is for you, that reward you get it. Inshallah ta'ala, Allah will bless you and increase your wealth. The next question that we have here, which is the last one, is how many pillars of hajj are there? All right, let me read the Arabic again. We said, عدد أركان الحج. um, الجواب: الإحرام، الوقوف بعرفة، طواف الإفاضة، السعي بين الصفا والمروة. So the next one I have asked here, what are the pillars? Again, we have looked at the pillars of Salah. Now, what are the things, the essential stuff, the pillars that we know a house can't stand without a pillar. So the pillars of Hajj, they are what the Ihram, which is what entering the a ritual state of what? Consecration. Okay, get in that Ihram, you say it, and you put in also your clothing. Okay, and then also standing at Arafah. All right, and also doing Tawaf. Tawaf is what? Circum circumambulating, meaning going around the Kaaba. All right, of the Kaaba. Okay, which is known as what? And this Tawaf is what? Tawaf al-Ifada. Has to also be what? This is also from the pillars of Hajj. The last one is from the pillar of Hajj is what? As-sa'i, meaning that, going between what Safa and Marwa, which is two mountains that are also not that far from the Kaaba. Now, so inshallah, this is it for today. Inshallah ta'ala, bi'idhnillah ta'ala, next week we should finish up, bi'idhnillah ta'ala, our um our basic fiqh, inshallah ta'ala. We ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to accept it from us. Jazakumullah khairan. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.